Sam Bonwick, making lemonade. Making lemonade, Sam Bonwick.
The door slammed. My cheeks were soaked by tears and red from rage. I grabbed the steering wheel in my truck and I wept. Right there in the parking lot of an elementary school. This was a full circle moment, as I had wept in front of my own elementary school many times in a past life. A life that I was sure, up until this moment, was buried under a vast sea of denial, positive affirmations, and a just keep swimming attitude. So why did I find myself smack dab in the thick of it now? Wasn't the concept of bullying and judgment a thing of adolescence? Why, at the age of 22, after doing all of the things, high school, college, engagement, grown upping, why the heck was I left sitting in a school parking lot, ugly crying, because of people judging me and my abilities? My life started with a bang. It had come time for my young parents to welcome their first baby to the world, and boy, were they in for a surprise. It was quickly decided that an emergency C-section was required, and this resulted in Sam's first helicopter ride. At the age of 18 months, my parents learned that my adventurous entry into the world caused brain damage, resulting in the possibility of me not being able to walk or talk. I like to call this my first lemon squeezing moment. With the support of my family and the help of physical and speech therapies, I did, in fact, figure out how to walk and talk. In school, I was given a computer right away. One of those Macs from the 80s that my boys now think are relics, to aid me with my writing. I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I had shoe supports and was diagnosed with a leg length discrepancy, scoliosis, and a spondylo injury, resulting with my teenage years being cradled with love by a full back brace. Just what every teenager wants, right? My parents pushed me to practice acceptance and to find ways to accomplish what I wanted. I continued to squeeze, and I was able to enjoy a bit of lemonade along the way. I was always told that my disabilities would get better with time, and that the bullying, teasing, and unfair treatment of me would dissipate. I just had to ride the wave, keep on squeezing. It would all pay off one day. That promise seemed to come true at age 19. I went to college and met my now husband. I had no problem making friends. I felt respected, and when little things happened, I was able to brush them under the rug as a one-off thing or just having a bad day. But now, back to the parking lot where I was sitting in my truck crying. I had been to so many interviews, but everyone went the same way. There would be 5 minutes of questions, and then it would end after just 5 minutes. And I would know I did not get the job. No matter how much I did not want to believe it, this was because of my disabilities, and I was done. right there in that parking lot after yelling at my interviewers and crying in my truck. I realized for the first time that I would have to squeeze lemons for my entire life. It would never end. So I had to make a choice. Do I retreat into the reality of always feeling less than? Do I let go of my adult ambitions and surrender to my disabilities? Or do I squeeze lemons and find a way to make my dreams come true? Now, 15 years later, I am a professional lemon squeezer. I got back in my truck that day and applied for a job, and I got it. We bought a house, got married, and I welcomed my two wonderful boys into the world. I have a career, or five, that I love. I have written and published a book. I have created a community on social media to help others squeeze their lemons. And I have been able to speak at a few events about my experiences. So, do I have to squeeze lemons still? Absolutely. But now I do it knowing that I will only grow stronger and into a better version of myself because of it. I no longer squeeze out of survival, anger, or desperation. I squeeze because I know how sweet the lemonade can truly be. Thank you.